Season 1 is upon us, there's major gameplay changes, Noir is back, and we have a new agent, Red. In this video we'll be focusing on Red, and it will be broken into two parts. First I'll be showing you all of Red's weapons, expertise and passive abilities, then I'll show you a full round of gameplay with her in action, so you can get a feel for how she works. Her first weapon is the Heartbreaker, a fast-firing automatic assault rifle with low damage per shot. Her second weapon is Jack of Heart, a carbine rifle with a reflex sight, fairly fast fire rates with good damage. And Red's final weapon is a shotgun, with a heart pellet spread of course. Now I love that all of her three weapons offer different playstyles and none override each other, unlike some previous characters, not looking at anyone in particular. But in all seriousness, I love the direction they took with her weapon diversity, and would love to see more of this going forward. Next, her expertise abilities. Red's first expertise is Succubus's Kiss, and Red enters the stance and can charm rivals in a cone in front of her. When charming, Red will regain her cover. Charmed rivals also regain their cover, but are neutralized and slowed. Neutralized means they can't use their expertise. Now here's the catch. If a rival breaks their own cover while charmed by trying to fight back, they will become heartbroken. Heartbroken rivals are neutralized and vulnerable, which means they take more damage. If you get charmed, it's a really nasty situation to be in. If you try to fight back, you're vulnerable. If you don't fight back, Red can get the first shot on you. At the moment, it feels like a lose-lose. You're also neutralized and slowed, so you can't really get away. Red's second ability is Sweet Embrace. Red and any allies around her will regain some health and their cover within an area. Red's final expertise ability is the Love Bomb. You can throw this on the floor and rivals entering this area will become charmed, similar to the first ability. However, allies can also interact with the Love Bomb to regain their cover. Now for her passive abilities. Red's first passive is called Makeover. She will temporarily become resistant, which means she takes less damage and gets a different cover from the same security level when she regains cover. Red's second passive is View to a Kill. If an agent dies nearby, Red becomes amped up and gains a cover regeneration buff. Red's final passive is Naughty List. Red traces rivals that are getting scolded in a large radius around her. This is for when a player has the wrong security clearance for their current area, and it allows Red to temporarily track their location even through walls. So that's Red. First impression, so that she feels like an upgraded and more fleshed out Hands with her expertise power, with some ace sprinkled in, and the charmed effect seems quite nasty to go against, but we will see how things go as it's very early days. To me, she feels more like a disruptor archetype as opposed to a scoundrel, as classed in game. But let's get into some gameplay and see Red in action. Today we're using her first weapon and her base abilities. So this is an off-stream game, really good game this one, really good showcase. Look at all the Reds in the lobby. I think I was Mastery 7 with Red at the moment, after day 1. So I will narrate over this game when I need to.
Thank you. Next. Gotcha. Next.
Love her voice acting as well, just love her whole vibe really, cool character. As you can see as well, there's some HUD reworks here. It's a bit cleaner with the Vault Terminal, with the expertise near your loadout, your health and your portrait, a bit cleaner as well. So in this update, they've buffed staff rooms. You should find some better loot in staff rooms now. They were quite good already, but now it's very lucrative to go for them.
No door can resist me.
You'll probably find more higher tier keycards and stuff.
Done.
There we go, purple and blue. Get checking them green rooms. You may have noticed the symbol was different as well, the orb on the floor when I changed disguise. They have a smiley face in now, which is cute.
My beauties, my loves.
The heat system is in as well, you might notice below the health. I'll talk about the heat system more in a different video though, but it's meant to penalise you for shooting NPCs. Currently doesn't affect guards, which I was quite surprised about because I thought that was the main reason the heat system was needed at the first gunshots. Just trying to work out where they were. Yeah, we will touch on the heat system a bit more in a different video.
Can't stop class.
Currently you can kill guards without any penalty. I will put the full patch notes in the description as well, should you wish to check out what else is new with this update. So here I'd noticed that ammo had been taken, and then I saw him run in. So I tried to get the charm there, but I believe it did not connect because of the corner wall. You may have noticed the new alarm as well, when two people are in an active vault terminal room. By active, I mean when the vault terminal has not been done. So that's a really good feature that I like. You might notice as well, no more purple safes if there's a vault terminal. So you'll have to go to the ones without a vault terminal. Loads of guards in this room. I think I was a bit suspicious at that point.
This is better. We don't want our favorite agent to fall ill.
I had a feeling one of them was a player. And there she is. So I charmed her in this instance, putting her in a nasty situation. Because if she decided to shoot back, she would be vulnerable. So she decided not to shoot back, she didn't want to be vulnerable, which meant that I could get the first hit on her again. Being charmed is really nasty. Doesn't seem to be much counterplay at the moment. Over time though, we might learn, we might adapt.
It is called free labor. Not sure we like it. A vault terminal was deactivated.
Got some really good keycards now, good upgrades. With blue and purple you can rush the vault terminals really. But now we really want to find the rooms without vault terminals to get our purple upgrade. Much more of an incentive to go there.
There is no vault terminal located here.
As you can see, purple, safe, and better keycards in these rooms, so much better loot. Try and find them when you can.
Boosting perfection. Thank you. Next.
You may have noticed XP popping up as well, just above my weapon in the middle. There's new tooltips in game which show you what kind of XP you get for each action, really good for new players, good for tracking your XP, what actions reward you. Noticed some weird movements there. It's really certain that was a player. I thought I'd give it a go because, as I said, guards aren't affected by the heat system for some reason. You can take them out as much as you like. Cover regeneration has been buffed in this update as well. Should be faster if you're stood still. Got all my upgrades, all my keycards. Time to head into the vault. Because I do have my gold health upgrade, I wanted to go get max HP. I've won some fights with 1 HP before, so every little bit of HP is precious.
Vitals are improving. Now go get them.
This needs to end.
Just watching their movements, looking for any obvious player signs. The amount of people I kill because they do weird movements is astronomical. My top tip would be study NPCs, learn their movements, learn to move like an NPC.
The best place.
And of course I'm first to the package. Having all my keycards I can fly through.
It's smaller than I'd imagined.
You'll notice the new scan, people are much brighter. People can't abuse mimic form anymore tied from scan. That has been fixed, thank goodness. There were many people abusing that in the final days. And here I get ambushed. I think the person I'd originally seen behind me forgot about them.
The way I like you.
But we managed to decimate them. We clutched that one.
Rival agent detection mode activated.
I could see they were further back, which allowed me to get to meds safely.
Activating rival agent.
Hence I was rushing for meds because I was kind of weak from that fight. Seize the opportunity. Notice one pushing up. Got the nice drop on them there. Yeah, decimated.
Disappointingly fast.
They were right here a minute ago.
Rival agent detection mode activated. Intel depleting rapidly.
We're struggling to see the last person. I had seen an extra person on scan before.
Running low.
Perhaps they pulled back out of range. I forget the exact range on that scan. Just getting more intel for more scans. When you scan, your intel is drained immediately now as well, so it feels like it drains a bit faster with this update. Might be worth bringing some of the field upgrades to make your scans last a bit longer.
That's it?
There they are.
I'm so
Yeah, nice and bright now. I like the new highlights.
Rival agent detection mode activated.
Can see they're below me, so I'm going to push for A.
Detection mode
They're going to have to follow me up. It's going to put some pressure on them, call in an extract, try and ambush them. What I like to do if people are hanging back, put the pressure on them really, make them move up. Put ourselves in a favourable position. And here they made it quite fast, so we got the drop on them. Good damage. Equally, they're giving some good damage back actually. So I went for the bounce pad to confuse them. And that's a wrap. So that's Red in action. After my first day of playing her, really enjoying the character. We'll see how she feels after people understand her a bit more, understand how to use her power, how to go against it, etc.
I was always going to win.
And here you'll see the new post-game screen as well, of course. There's a new little breakdown in a second. And there we go, I hope you enjoyed the video. Expect more of the new seasons come soon. Thank you for watching, as always. I'll catch you in the next video.